Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today to check out where we are on our 50-state tour. Where are we right now, Maria Powers?
Cumming, Georgia.
Cumming, Georgia. And who am I with, Melissa?
Melissa.
Melissa Powers?
Yeah.
How old are you?
11.
Who's your sister?
Maria Powers.
How old is she?
15.
Is she cool?
Yeah.
Aw, is Melissa cool?
Most of the time.
Spoken like every true big sister. So you know what? You guys know we had a big conversation, and I know it took a little bit of while for me to really try and communicate with you guys what the Motivate Me crew is trying to do. So first of all, I want to see if you can tell me, Maria, what is it that the Motivate Me crew is trying to do while we're out here on this 50-state tour?
Finding people's passions to inspire your audience.
I love that. Very good. And you know what? You saw an interview take place. Who did we interview tonight?
Dr. Joe and Dr. Deb. I don't know their last names.
Right. And where are they out of? Do you remember?
Sugar Hill, Georgia.
Right. Sugar Hill Health and Wellness Center, right?
Yes.
So, yep, Dr. Joe and Dr. Deb. And what did they do for us there while we were there?
They adjusted our bodies.
And I don't know about you, but I did have a little run-in with the mechanical bull in Texas, and I needed that.
Yes, it was very...
Therapeutic.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Exactly. What about the vibrating machine?
That was pretty cool.
And there's a YouTube video of that. So if anybody wants to see that, they can go to our Motivate Me with Lynette Renda TV YouTube channel. Melissa, you didn't come hang out with us. Why didn't you come hang out with us for the interviews, Melissa?
My phone wasn't charged.
My phone wasn't charged. Melissa, we're going to have a talk. Tell everybody about what your passion is, though.
Tumbling and dance.
Here's the thing, and you and I spoke about this for just a brief minute before this interview started. And I said to you, you know, the thing is that once people get older, we kind of forget what we loved so much about when we were kids. Do you think you're ever going to like lose or miss your passion for tumbling and dance?
Yes.
Why?
Because, like, I probably won't be able to flip when I'm older.
Hey, man, I can flip if I'm in the pool or on a trampoline.
Oh.
Is that it, though? That's the only reason you do it? Why do you do those?
Because I can impress people. I like getting people's attention.
You like getting people's attention. What other ways do you think you can do that? Like, just take a guess, like over your lifetime. If you can't flip and you can't tumble, what other ways can you get people's attention and what I really think you're saying is that you love to entertain people.
Yeah.
What other ways do you think you could possibly do that in your life?
I don't know.
How do other people entertain? Are there entertainers you like?
Yes.
What do they do?
Gymnastics. From the past Olympics.
Ooh, good answers. I love the Olympics. I'm wondering, and I'm just going to put this seed in your little brain, okay? If you love to entertain people, which I know you do, then I want you to just, as you continue to get older, keep in your mind that that makes you happy to entertain people and then find different ways that you can do that. Now, as I'm talking to Maria, if you get an idea of how you might want to entertain people later in your life, just go like this to me, okay? Tap me on the shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. Maria.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Levy.
Hello.
What are your passions? Talk to me about it right now.
My passion is ballroom and Latin dancing.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I'm sorry that you look so cute in those little dresses. And no, I'm super proud of you, actually. I think, I know you are doing a great job in school and you are working at all sorts of dances, but what do you love so much about that?
Well, other than like the glamour side of it, like costumes and like getting like dolled up and stuff, I just love it so much because it just makes me a different person. People see me, but I'm a completely different person when I'm on the dance floor. Does that make sense?
Well, it makes sense to me because I think what you're saying is that you get to express something that you don't need to express in any other time either, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I know you have a partner that you dance with. I know you've competed recently. What was that competition about?
It was Cosmopolitan Classic in Charlotte, North Carolina. at the Ritz-Carlton.
I mean, I'm sorry, but that's pretty fancy.
It was super fancy.
How did you feel doing that for the first time?
It was definitely intimidating because the studio that I dance at is based in Charlotte. So all of the oldest professionals and competitors are there. So it was, I think it's one of the biggest competitions they do. And doing that one as my first competition was really nerve-wracking.
How do you see yourself bringing this into your future?
Like dance-wise?
Yep, dance.
I want to teach people. I want to, I don't know, I want to teach people how to dance. I want to eventually compete as a professional. So yeah.
Do you see yourself more right now in your life, and even like for the next couple of years, like say next 10 years, do you see yourself more as an entertainer or a teacher?
I want to say teacher. I like to, at my studio, I made so many new friends, and they're all a little bit older than me, so they all kind of look down and up at me at the same time. I definitely teach people just so many different things. They all ask me whether it's like teaching them figures, or some of them even ask me how to like present themselves on stage, little things like that.
Well, you know, and you're a really good student too.
Yes, I am. I take school so seriously.
I think, honestly, you take all types of teaching seriously.
I do. I actually really do.
I think you're probably, I think your purpose in life is teacher.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to necessarily like teach people. I like to like inspire people, especially at dance. Like, I don't know.
But here's the thing. That's where some people don't even realize that to be a teacher doesn't mean you have to be a teacher in a school.
Right.
You could be a teacher in your job. You could end up being a vice president of a company and still want to teach people how to do things and just be passionate about the learning of things. You don't, and you could be a teacher of dance. I mean, you could be a teacher of a million things,
Yes, I totally get it.
Where your sister over here, I think like right now where she's at, and I don't know, you've known her a long time, right?
Yes.
Just a couple of years?
All 11 years.
Do you think that you could see her as an entertainer?
Definitely. Like, she definitely has that like spunky personality that everyone like just wants to, she walks into that gym and everyone just like looks at her.
Melissa, how do you see yourself as an entertainer later in life? I think right now, and you're 11, you are completely allowed to be focused on class clown right now, because I feel like that might be part of where you're at.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do an update episode on you. Okay, 10 years from now.
I'll be like 21.
We'll talk back with you then, okay?
Okay.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for checking in with us. We are in Georgia tomorrow, Nashville, Tennessee. Can I get a big yeehaw?
Yeehaw.
Please remember, you motivate me. I'm Lynette Renda, and this is
Maria Powers.
And this is
Melissa Powers.
That's it for today. Okay, so a shock, right, Maria? Shockingly, we have a whole 5-minute update, and it's coming from entertainer Melissa Powers. Melissa, what was it you wanted to share with my audience about your passions to entertain people?
My passion's also to help special ed.
You want to help special education students?
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to do that?
Well, at my school, I got to help out with them a lot, and then I just started to do it every day with them.
What types of things do you do?
In the morning, like we get to play with them, or like sometime in the middle of the day, we get to help them like write and everything. So like it's less work of the teacher.
That's awesome. And you know what? Something that I realized as a high school English teacher for 12 years and somebody who had an entertainment business for 13 years, entertainment and teaching are very similar, especially if you're working with students with special needs who need you to grab their attention.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of different ways that you can entertain people and engage them in life. And you and your sister are so similar. It's crazy.
Really?
I think so. We're wiggling eyebrows, everybody. If you can't see them, we're wiggling eyebrows back and forth.
Yeah.
So that's it. Do it. Let me know how it turns out.
And I talk to you talk to you, and I talk to you, and I talk to you, and we love, and we hate, and we demonstrate, we try to relate. This is my breakthrough. Whoa. Said now, this is my breakthrough.